Hi friends, welcome to Craft Your Trash, hosted by Kate from So Kate and Tami from Happiness Created. Links to the hosts and the playlist will be in the description box. Let's start upcycling. For my first upcycle DIY, I'm using a 3-pound tin can that I had coffee in. I love my coffee. I love Colombian coffee, and I'm saving this can because I knew I wanted to do something really cute and crafty with it. So I'm going to use this 2x cover white semi-gloss from Rust-Oleum to get a nice base white. So I left it out to dry for a few hours, and then when I brought it back in, I went through my stash and I have these silicone molds. This one with these different types of trim. I haven't used that one yet. And I have this like Baroque frame type that I think would be really pretty in the middle. And I have Sculpey air dry clay that I want to use with this. I find this at Walmart, but you can find it also at probably pretty much most craft stores and on Amazon. You get a couple of pounds for less than $5. So I've got just enough of this Sculpey left that I think I could do a couple of nice clay pieces to add to my tin to transform it from a coffee can to a beautiful French country vase. So with these molds, you just pretty much, you don't have to use cornstarch with these. So I just kind of soften my clay up and press it in my mold. And then I place it onto my tin just to see how it looks. And I end up making 2 pieces because I wasn't sure at first if I wanted to do front and back decorations on this. And there are a couple of areas of extra clay that I just pull out with a coffee stirrer, and also the embossing tool from Dollar Tree works really well to really get into the like small intricate areas when you're working with clay. For this mold, I'm going to use the 3rd one. It looks really beautiful with all those flourishes, and I think it'll really add a gorgeous touch to my French country vase. So I just take my air dry clay and I had it formed in like a coil and just smush it down in there. And yes, that's a technical crafting term, smush. Get all that clay just smushed right down in there and then pull it out. And I'm going to do a dry fit once I pull my clay out of this mold to see how this looks with the medallion placed in the middle. Okay, so I like the way the frame piece looks with that medallion frame type piece in the middle. So I did make 2 of these, so I'll have one on the top and bottom and that beautiful intricate little like frame medallion placed in the middle. And I'm going to attach these with Aleene's tacky glue. I found this at Dollar Tree and I've had good success using the Aleene's with the air dry clay. Once I add the glue on the back, I really press my clay pieces into whatever I'm attaching them to so they really have a chance to mold and really have a great attachment to the base that I'm putting them on. And once I've added all of my clay pieces, I set this in front of a fan, and this dried for about 8 hours, pretty much a work day. And once I was done working, the clay was dry. So I grabbed Waverly steel chalk paint and a chippy brush from Dollar Tree and just went over all of my clay piece areas. I chose the steel instead of going with black because it would be a little bit softer but still give a neutral look and really help to bring out all the designs and all the clay pieces. And here's my completed piece with the original lid. I can use this as a fantastic bit of storage. I love the way all of my clay detail pieces came out. And then I did add a few spots with that steel to add like a faux enamel chip look. And then I added some really beautiful pink cabbage roses to really give it a gorgeous French country effect. And I think this looks really gorgeous as a vase. Okay, so for my next UpCycle can DIY, I have another coffee can and a hot cocoa can and a package of mirror tiles. I purchased these on Amazon. I will try to link those. So what I want to do is, my first DIY was all about neutral and a pretty French country look. So this time I'm gonna go a bit glam. So if you like a little sparkle and glamour, this is the way you can make some pieces for your home using coffee cans, food cans, hot cocoa. So I'll just get all of my packaging, wrapping pulled off. With all the packaging removed, I take one of the tile sheets and I line it up to see about where I'm gonna need to cut, and it looks like I'm gonna have 3 extra rows on top. So I take my tile sheet and I just fold it over, and then I take some scissors and just cut right through, being very careful not to hit any of the mirror pieces because they will end up chipping. The adhesive backing on this is extremely strong, so I'm not going to add any Gorilla Glue to this. I can just attach this right onto my can. So I'm trying to get a very good smooth adhesion and making sure that it isn't like kind of wonky. And then I take my second piece and I'm going to do the same thing, folding it and cutting the excess off the top. But I'm going to apply this one a bit slower because I have to line up all of the rows to make sure that I have a nice seamless look. So this is the last bit, and using pieces that I cut from these other rows, I'm going to line them up and add the remaining. And then for my cocoa can, I just repeated the exact same steps. Measure my tile sheet, cut the excess off, and then just try to apply them to where each sheet is lined up so that it gives a seamless look. And here are my completed mirrored cans. You definitely can turn your trash into a gorgeous bit of decor, make it a treasure. I love the glam look of these. These could be really pretty as a centerpiece on a shelf, using as a wedding centerpiece. If you like a little bit of bling and glam and shine, I think these turned out so pretty. Let me know, what do you think of my mirrored cans? And would you consider upcycling your cans this way? And here's another look at my first DIY. I really enjoyed creating these DIYs for you today. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I hope I've inspired you to save some of your cans and turn them into beautiful decor. Don't forget, there is a playlist. I'll have a link in the description box along with a link to the hosts. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you on board. Have a wonderful day.